3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense does a good job of being aggressive here, not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's third and short in the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cyclones. A great catch and run for 6. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. The Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Running with purpose. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Great connection there for 6 points. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, and you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Gives it to the back. As the 1st down is still going. It stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Cyclones line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Iowa State. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Start the ball to 44.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for some space. It's Lee. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter.
14, Cincinnati, 7.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The running back here on a direct snap. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
21, Cincinnati, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Blitz and a quick sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying to find some room. It's Lee. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Cyclones looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the road. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back's got it.
Trucks through the defender.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Caught near the sideline. It's Jackson. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Back to throw. It's Sorsby. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Touchdown, Bearcats. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the little, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
With the catch, it's Townsend. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So over the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Iowa State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. It's a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense. So they
looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown, the conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
Iowa State 38, Cincinnati 21.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like the Bearcats will crank up the tempo.
First down, Bearcats.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting fourth down and inches. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Sorsby. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Jackson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first 10 yardage. Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running play called on third and short.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Bearcats with first and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Strong game by this quarterback. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. To the air, it's Sorsby. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he throws his third interception of the day. Goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Now from the pistol formation. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry close to.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A short completion to the tight end. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking here. They keep him off balance with a run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
But he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On the move now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Signs it with throw. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Using his legs, it's Johnson. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the dangerous returner this time decides to take a knee instead of going for another touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff to the back. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's an important first down on that running play. He's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. No press here. The defense backing away. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Play action here on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Look at that. He's still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The Bearcats are going to cash in here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Makes the ground on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Will step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for the passing game. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the returner will take a knee here. No shot at another touchdown. Instead, they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Direct snap to the back. Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grinding away with the running game. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. In the first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Townsend.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
He moves the ball to the 1, third down and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good, right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sorsby. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield. They move to the 6, but according to the line here on 1st down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Looks like the Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Wow, that is interception number 1 today for this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another present.